Hello and welcome to today's edition of URP Practical Talk. I'm your host, George Gonzalez, and today we have in the studio a very familiar face. Of course, it's Dr. Vishnu Bandhu. How are you doing today?
Fine, George, fine. I'm
Great.
fine, thank you.
Great. So how's been things for you recently?
Well, things have been moving, a lot of difficulties, lots of ups and downs, but we are getting there. There are a lot of challenges out there.
Great.
So
Well, no, I understand. Well, I mean, it's good as long as you get through it.
Yeah.
Well, but definitely, like some of the difficulties, is that coming from the from local government? Any of the issues with that?
Well, many are coming through the local government because local government is the going thing right now. As you know, next month, the 12th, we have the election, and there are a lot of fear have been driven into people by the two major political parties. Even the AFC, all of them, there's a lot of fear going on because what has been happening that, we have been trying to get people to go to work at polling station and things like that. And it's a very, very sad situation in Guyana. This local government election is about your community, and you are looking forward for someone to pay you to look after your own interests. I have traveled this world, actually, so many countries in the world. I never saw what is happening in Guyana had ever happened anywhere. Local government is about your community. We are coming there, trying to organize you to organize yourself, to look into your community, to build your community, to make your environment clean and pure, so that it avoids you from getting sick and diseases and all these things, for your own benefit. By doing that, you will encourage tourists even to come and spend money in your community because it will be a very clean community. Your property price all will value. But you want someone to come and pay you to do that. Because we have been going around and asking people to, look, this is your own interest, man. Come out and see, because everything you have in Guyana is complaining. Everybody complains all the time.
Yeah.
That this is bad, that is bad, and the other is bad. But you are not trying to do anything to fix it, to make it better. All what you do, keep on complaining. Now we go to you and we are trying to encourage you, look, man, this is for your own benefit, for your own good. Come out and do things. One side we are trying to educate people for them to do things for themselves. On the other side, you got the two major political parties going and send fear into these people. Some of the people, when we went on candidates, they are so eager to come because they want a difference in Guyana. But when the PPP especially, let me talk about the West Coast. When the PPP find out that you are a candidate for the URP, they find any loophole where they can come there and terrorize you and tell you things. Some people doesn't have where they build their house, they doesn't have lease for the land. They go and threaten those people. If you go with the URP, we will take away your place. Because the PPP is the majority in the area.
Wow.
That they will take away their places.
So it's that even though they're not even in government, they're still using a lot of these tactics.
Yeah,
as
because
the little bit of power they have.
Yes, because
wow.
they control the NDCs.
Oh, okay.
Right? They are in charge of the NDCs, so they're calling the shots. Right? URP are trying to make a difference by let everyone enjoy what they have in their life. Let everyone think for themselves and do things for themselves. But this fear that they keep on going and driven into the peoples, people are calling us, some of them calling us now man, I don't want to be a part of this. Does that tell you the reason why? But we know the reason why. Some of them are saying it. Some of them are not saying it. Right? And I know the PPP was very wicked set of people. But I didn't realize they're so wicked since I see what they're doing on this local government election. Right? I haven't seen that I didn't realize so much they was wicked as what I see right now. You know, they are the real propagandary party. As I said, they should change the name from PPP to propagandary party. That's what they are. They go and they threaten people, telling the older folks and so, hey, if I vote for any other political party, we're going to know. Now you can't know, nobody can know who you vote for.
Because it's a secret ballot.
It's a secret ballot. They cannot know. But this fear, they're going and pushing to these people and threatening these people. And many of their chairmen and so forth, if you go and see in areas, they dominate government lands and things like that. They look after the area where their family and their friends and so are in. They're not looking after the interests of the villages. Look right now. You will see that they will go in areas and they will fill the potholes and so on, like quarter the distance in the street, the front part of the street, and they leave the 3/4 the back. All over they do that to try to show the people that they are doing work, right? So now after the 12th of November, and the whole start to deteriorate again and start to get big, you'll see them back till the next local government election to do something, right? But I do know something wrong with our people brain in Guyana. They are not thinking. You know, the URP are trying to encouraging you to educate yourself, to be a thinker. Think for yourself. Don't, when they say jump, you say how high. You must ask the reason why I should jump. But they're so accustomed with these two major political parties. When they said jump, you said how high. And that's what had been going on in Guyana. Our political party has started from Bornham and Sheddy. They are the one who make all these races and all these things happening in Guyana. And it had been going down that way all the time. It is time now for the people to wake up. Wake up and start think for yourself. And that's what the URP are calling upon our people to do. Wake up, man. You know, if you don't vote for the URP and you're not comfortable, vote for an ex-independent group. We are telling you that. Because we believe that the local government, the people should take care of their own area. No one better than these people to take care. And things are changing. You know why things are changing? We got 60 plus set of people. 60 plus set of people are entering local government election. You have about 30 something independent persons who are campaigning for constituency, for their constituency. That tells you that they start thinking. You got about 5 political parties. You have about 20-something independent group. Before, you never used to get that. You only get political parties. Right? So now you see that people start thinking. Many people start thinking. And many still not thinking. Right? But it's a start. And I love this, what is happening. Yeah. I really love this. Because this is what the URP would like to see. That people are independent. People can think for themselves. And as long as you can think for yourself, there will be development. You know. And this is what URP want for its people, for Guyana, people to think. So I am appealing to you out there, those of you, don't be afraid to come out. If you do not come out, you will not have a change in Guyana. You will keep on going the same way. And you can't keep on saying, what comes to do? That the talk going about. What comes to do? You know? It means that whatever happened, happened. You know? But that is not the real way. Or the real way is not because you have a visa, pack up and jump on a flight and go out. Because that visa will only last you for a little while. And you will have to come back right here. So why don't you stand up and face what you have to face? I must tell you that freedom has its price. Freedom does not come very easily. It has its price. Right? Look at the countries, these countries that we are hustling to go and bustling to go, like United States.
Yeah.
Do you know how many millions of people lost their life in war and all these things to bring United States to the state that it is today? Huh?
No.
And they're able to create a policies. And that policy is running the United States. Right? We here who never even had anything before, we go there, we go and enjoy the thing that people lost their life for, to make us enjoy. We can become a millionaire, a billionaire, whatever we want to be in the United States. And this is what the URP wants for our people. If you have a problem, you cannot run away from the problem. You have to face the problem. If you run away from the problem, you make the problem get bigger and bigger and bigger. It is time enough for you to stand up and face this problem that we are having in Guyana. 50 plus years, two major political parties occupy the seats in government and do you everything that is in the book and what's not in the book to make themselves better. I am begging you for your own good. Please stand up, face this challenge, support the URP to make a real difference in Guyana. We have to work together to make it happen. URP is here to guide you. URP is here to serve you. URP is not here for you to serve them. We are here to serve you. My brothers, my sisters, my parents, my children, we are here for you. And show some concern. Because it is not fair for myself to leave my family in the United States, come here, spending my time, spending my money, spending my energy, and you there, sitting down here, doing nothing. Think about it, something wrong with your brain. Because you can't think. I am not here for power. I have enough power of my own. I am here to see your life become a better life. I'm here to see that you are not going down slavery, the way of slavery, as this government is taking you down right now. They are taking you down to the slavery days again. Because if you can't have 3 square meals a day in your stomach, it's like slavery. And we are going in that path again. And stay away from this racial issue that we are having in Guyana. That if my hair is straight, I'll vote for the man whose hair is straight. And my hair is curly, I'll vote for the man who's curly here. No, my friends. I am telling you this. If you are voting for the URP and you're voting because my hair is straight, do not vote for me. I'm telling you clear, do not vote for me. But if you're voting for me Because you see that myself and the URP has a vision for Guyana, then vote for me. Don't vote for me because I'm your race. Race does not put bread and butter on the table. It's policy that put bread and butter on the table. And I'm begging you, we are here 2 years now on this program, trying to educate you, trying to show you that the government does not do you any favor. All the resources in Guyana belongs to you, the people. Everything that my government belongs to you, the people. And you are the one who are paying those who's sitting in parliament. It's your taxpayer money is paying them to run this country, but you did not realize that they will run down the country and make your life in misery. So it is time for you to think about taking yourself in a different path. And that different path is the URP. Look at us carefully, examine us carefully, and then you will be able to understand what we are saying. Have an open mind. Don't have a clogged up mind. Have an open mind. Because as I was telling someone this morning, I said, you know, everybody only looking for who has straight hair and who has curly hair to vote. But this generation will change that situation. This generation does not want to hear who is straight hair and who is curly hair and who was Burnham and who was Jagan. Those time is past and gone. They want to know how they will get 3 square meals a day, how they get a proper job, how they get clothes on their back, how will they get a shelter under their head. That's what this generation wants. And make their family happy. So that they can able to not only work for eat, but work to have also a saving put aside so that they can jump when they get their vacation, they can jump on a flight and go to any part of the world with their family to see life, to enjoy themselves. And that's what the URP are trying to get to. That's what the URP wants for you to start to think independently, for you to have job, how many jobs you want, like the United States. If you can do 3 jobs, you get 3 jobs. You know, because we will be able to create all these different kind of investment company, you know, manufacturing company, all kind of industry in Guyana under the URP. My brothers and sisters, I beg you, please, check on yourself. As I always said, you know, that if someone asks me out of me and you, which one of us is the bad person, I will point my finger like this to you. You see 2 fingers pointing to you, and you see 3 fingers pointing to myself, that I am 3 times worse than you. So let's examine ourselves before pointing fingers at people. We are here to serve you. We are here to be with you. We love you. We care for you. We want your life to be better than what it is. And this is why we are appealing to you. We are working so hard with you to make your life a different life. But do not make these political parties come and bring fear into you. They keep on coming and send that fear into you. And you're so weak, you pull them back. Do not be weak, my brothers and sisters. Be strong, because you will be able to make a difference if you stand with the URP. Please, the election is coming up. Please go to the poll. Don't stay away from election, because if you do stay away from the election, you are doing injustice for yourself. If you said you are not going and vote, it means you are not a patriot for your country, because you are not going and vote. If you do not go and vote, it means you agree with the wrong things that happen in Guyana. Because you do not want to put a stop to it. And you are the one who are responsible for what is happening in Guyana, because you keep on making these people fooling you over and over and over. 50 plus years. They keep on fooling you. And it seems like if you don't hear some lie, you don't feel good. Please, let us move away from the lies. Look into yourself. Look into your family. Look into your children. Look into your grandchildren and great-grandchildren. If you love them, do something for them. Take care of them so that we can able to move on in our life.
Well, no, thank you. That's a very powerful appeal. And I mean, and it clearly shows just how important it is that persons need to get involved in the political process. But I just wanted to, while we still have a few more minutes into that, I just wanted to ask you one thing that, as you were speaking, it really made me wonder, where is GCOM in all of this? Because I feel like they should be the ones who should be responsible for educating persons about the political process, about, you know, to preventing themselves from being victimized, you know, to help prevent from a lot of this that's happening. But do you see that happening at all? Do you see like you can speak to GCOM and say, hey, this is happening to my people? Are they doing anything about that?
Well, I'll tell you what, George. Before, but 3 months ago, I sent a letter to have a meeting with the CEO, Mr. Winfield. And 2 months ago, I sent the next letter to the chairman of GCOM to have a meeting as a political party leader.
Yeah.
Until now, I cannot get no response from them. Many places, even on the West Coast where I am from, up to today, GCOM never invite us for a meeting.
Not one.
Not one meeting on the West Coast, up to today. They invite our people in Berbice, and then they call and cancel it, the meeting, and said they will arrange it for a further date. Up to today, they can't hear from them. Right? And many places is like this, what GCOM has been doing. Look on the nomination day. You have to get ticket with a number to go and vote. Our people in Linden, Mr. Ian Hall, was there from 4 o'clock in the morning. They said 5 o'clock they will open their door. 4 o'clock in the morning they were there. He was there. And he waited till 8 o'clock they came in Linden. And when he found out, PPP and PNC and the APNU, their number had been given to them since 12 o'clock in the night.
So the complete previous night before, they have already been.
No,
given
the same night.
Oh, the same.
When they're supposed to be 5 o'clock there, they're opening. You're
Yeah.
supposed to be in the line to collect a number.
Yeah.
To go and submit all your candidates. My man was there from 4 o'clock till 8 o'clock they came in.
Yeah.
And when he going, nobody else was there. He found out that 12 o'clock in the night, they give APNU and they give PPP their number.
Wow.
Right? Many other places, we were there number one, and still PPP and APNU get the first and second. All over, we get third. So tell me, is GCOM doing a good job? Huh?
No, doesn't sound like it at all. No.
You know? But nobody wants to say anything about it. They are afraid to say anything. The URP are the only one who's saying things. You know? So if that's the case, you tell me if GCOM are really looking after things in this country, or the PPP and PNC, whatever instructed to them, they got to do. Huh? And many of these GCOM stations, you have the PPP, sometimes at the returning office, or the PNC. And they do their own things. Many times, many of our candidate, when we submit, they decline it because there was an other list, PPP list or APNU list. Although they never signed for them, but they are on those lists.
Wow. So there are persons within PPP and also APNU who are
Yes.
signing off for people
Yeah,
just
then you
claiming
see,
your
they
people.
know how to do all these all these lists, because the lists are presented out there. They know how to go and take out the signature, and how to take out people's names and so forth. As you can see, I was on the television here when I show you one of our candidates
Yeah, found
who
it.
wrote a letter to them and said he never signed for the PPP or any other political group, and he is an executive member of the URP, but his name end up on the PPP list. And he get it notarized, and I had to show it.
Yeah.
And we submitted to Margaret too. And there are many instances like that all over the country. Right? Many, many. Look in Rose Hall. The APNU people go and get people to sign a list and say they'll make road and they'll make this thing and make this, and we need your signature. Next thing, they are candidates. And they never even know about that.
Wow.
Right? So our people who sign for us, when they're declined because they're an APNU list too.
So you're having
Right?
even these groups are coming and misrepresenting themselves and what they're signing for
Definitely,
altogether.
yes.
Wow.
That is what's happening throughout the country, and people are not educated enough to understand. Some people sign document for candidacy and they don't even know what they sign. We probably the only political party trying to explain to people in details about candidate and things like that. Right? Nobody. All what they take randomly, they take from the list, they extract people's name, and they extract signatures. You know, look at leg one. How many dead people's names are on the PPP list? And this has been happening all over the country because they are in the system from the inception. This is the first time that we have been contesting local government election. As I said earlier, we never believed that political parties should contest in these elections. People of their own community should contest their election. Government should have someone only to overlook, in general, about these NDCs and township, but not control. But why they wanted to control? Because they know if they control the area, they try to control the people to vote for them for general election. This is their game. But the game is running out. I am telling you, they're losing. They're losing grounds. And if they go down this racial way again, I'm telling you, I'm saying over and over, the PPP can win an outright election in this country, and the APNU cannot win a next outright election in Guyana. They have to do tremendously some form of miracle to get that happen. It will never happen in Guyana again. Right? Because people are start thinking now. So my brothers and sisters out there, I'm appealing to you. Let's show them that this local government election, you will go out there and you will vote for the URP for a modern and safe Guyana. I thank you and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bandu. Yes, I know, of course, that's all the time that we have
Yeah.
for this edition of URP Practical Talk. As always, I'm your host, George Gonzalez, and we'd like to encourage you to check out the website, www.urpguyana.com, or you can even check out the Facebook, URP Guyana. Again, thanks for watching.